You can reach me by caravan.
Now 19, 34 massive tracks with the stunning Oleta Adams, Robert Palmer, Seal, Stevie B, Free, and Chris Ria. 34 top chart hits, including 6 number ones. Now that's what I call music.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, 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 no. That's what I call a live stream. No, 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 no. That's what I call a live stream.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome back once again.
Hello.
Tonight, 9:30. It's time for now to call live stream. I need more energy than that, but never mind. It's time to call live stream. Welcome, everyone. I'll say a quick few hellos in the chat. Welcome along to Sharon.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome along to Amy. Hello. And welcome along to Susan.
Evening.
Evening.
Hey, Dan.
Evening. I'll just let everyone come in the side chat. How has everyone found this week's tracks?
Oh dear, it's a bit different from last week.
Yeah, it's a real slippery slope.
Last week we were struggling to decide for the best track because there was an abundance, and this week we're struggling to find the best track until maybe near the end. Yeah.
Near the oh yeah, we've got the
no. There was loads of terrible ones this week for me anyway.
So bad.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yes.
yeah, I think there's some good tracks. I think I've got a really low bar, me.
Well, if you
It's
like
clearly-
MC Hammer, you have got a low threshold, really. haven't
Yeah.
you?
It's hang on, no, hang on, let me get it right. MC Thief.
MC Thief. Sorry, I keep calling him the wrong name. Sorry.
Who? MC Thief?
MC
Yeah,
Thief.
MC Thief.
He nicked Prince's track, didn't he?
Ah, right. MC Hammer's brilliant.
Oh.
And for anyone, we do have a new, that's what I call live stream, official group on Facebook. The one I done last time, no one could comment on it, so I don't know what I've done wrong. I have created a new one, and thanks to Simon, thank you very much, he did put a link to Please Hammer Don't Hurt Them. So there you go. So for anyone
Why
who
did you do
thinks
that,
them
Simon?
missing out, there you go. Head over, find
No,
Simon's
just ignore
link.
that post, Simon. Thank you.
Yeah. Don't think I'll be clicking on that one anytime soon.
Nope. Store's got it right. This section of the album is more of a no than a now, definitely.
Yeah.
Stephen always sums it up right.
Yeah, amongst other things it was called.
I'll just quickly go into the comments. Actually, one thing I have done, because I haven't plugged my computer in for the Wi-Fi. I'm still on Wi-Fi and it'll drop out. So
Is Hannah a mod on the Facebook group? He's probably still not got in touch with us, Stephen.
oh
Captain.
yes. Oh no, Hannah, I forgot all about Hannah Morris. Sorry, I've just realised what you said there. I need to get.
I
There
tell
was someone
you
I
what,
flashed.
I bet you we've made her more famous than she's ever been.
Yeah,
No,
that is probably true. So let's go through them. So first off this week is Nia. Nia has regained her crown.
Oh,
Nia.
woo woo,
I'm
go
so
on,
glad
Nia.
to see Nia back because I was worried that
she's
Technically, she isn't back because you've got to watch the snooker.
She's first in and then left us for the snooker. Wow.
Yeah.
touched her for a load of balls. You know what I mean?
I just want to look at some tiny balls. Next in was Simon. Lost his crown. Enjoy the snooker. Glad to see you were first in. But he was, let's go. He was telling us to get on with it because we were a few minutes late. But yes, because I was being told, I don't know if anyone else in the chat knows this, I'm really impressed by this. You can freeze cheese.
That's so funny.
You can freeze milk as well. Do you know that?
You can freeze
Freeze
milk.
milk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can freeze milk. It comes
You
out
freeze
exactly
milk.
the same as it went. It looks a bit weird in the freezer, but once you defrost it, it looks exactly the same. It looks and tastes exactly how it went in.
Yeah, freeze milk.
I do it all the time.
That's mental.
That's
don't
it.
see
So
Stonk
if you're off
any
now,
other
we'll go
music
be telling
live
Mrs.
stream.
Nem again.
When you were young, Neil, you must have gone to the doorstep when your milk's froze.
I was never up that early.
Yeah, you can freeze cheese. You can freeze milk.
I don't know about soft cheese, but definitely hard cheese you can freeze. I don't know about soft cheese.
Yeah.
We'll move back into the comments because I want to catch up because I want
I
to see what
know
people are
this
saying
is
about
like home economics.
His mind is blown. His mind is blown.
Welcome along, Porkies. Welcome along, Ed. Hello, Stall. Welcome. Good evening, Simon. Hello, Sean. Welcome along, Makamula. Hello, Fauna. Welcome along. Tough week this week for Simon. It is. Yeah, there is Stalls. It's more of a northerner now. Few good ones and a load of dross. There's one clear best track. Maybe the second one and
Simon can bog off. That second one is. Anyway, I won't preempt it, but
yeah, I am definitely need to get in touch with Hannah. Some days I don't think I got a lot of clicks on that link on Facebook. Welcome along, Uncle Albert. Welcome along, Junie. Junie's here this week with.
Hi, Junie.
I wonder if she's got more revelations like she did last week.
Gosh, yes. Tell us all, Junie.
See, crazy talk.
No.
That's crazy. Yeah. So Sean freezes milk.
Well done, Sean.
Yep.
No, didn't know that.
That's it. If you're rushing down to Aldi's now and stocking up on cheese and milk just to freeze it.
Yeah, off cheap. Good, because you can then grade it. So there you go.
Hi, Damien. Did you have a good weekend?
Oh, hi, Damien.
Oh, hiya, Damien. Coming in with a sore head.
I saw him on somebody's live. It might have been yours, Lainey.
Yeah. When Andrew was shown around the room there.
Yeah.
I did see Andrew pop up at one point. I think it was on the Friday. I mentioned something on the Facebook group, on his Facebook group, saying, "Oh, I'll be live in half an hour." Within 15 minutes, he was there. So yeah. No hangover for Damien. And Junie is saying, my gran used to freeze milk in ice cube trays, so not to waste it, and 1 cube of frozen ice for a tea.
There you go.
That is genius.
See, look,
that is
grandma's wisdom, and that must be a long time ago. So definitely freezing milk is not new.
Yeah, Damien's very tired. Watched DB's hitching video just now. Some great dad dancing.
Oh no, I don't think I want to watch
that. There's the viewing sorted for off the live stream.
Yeah, there's the viewing you need.
Who was dad dancing? Andrew. Do you reckon?
Yeah. Just think, linking it back in with this.
I would probably say any of them, really.
Yeah.
Do you think linking it back this in the last song, Andrew and Peter Ray done the lift?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
I'd pay to see that.
Dancing funny as F. Yeah.
Right, we'll start. I'll get this going and start sharing.
Oh, better get me
share
notes.
Screen.
My homework notes.
Why?
I'll forget everything.
Share entire screen, that's the one I need. Share audio, share that. That's done.
A
lot of angry footage.
No,
there's a lot of
footage. copyright issues from Andrew, I guess.
Just put
No,
another.
what you could do, yeah, I
another
was just gonna
tune
say,
over
just
it.
just find another song.
a
very-
royalty-free tune and put that over the top.
Yeah. You know that Wednesday dance for maybe just put that over Andrew dancing.
The Wednesday dance.
Yeah, you know Wednesday, the TV show. Well, there's a dance that Jenna. What's her
Or
name?
the lass.
But she
who-
does on, yeah, she does as Wednesday on the thing. I think she must have been at a school prom or something. So if you took
Alright.
that song and put it over the top of Andrew dancing, yeah,
Hmm.
that would work.
Simon's saying he didn't see any looking like his in today's videos, but and he's wondering if there are any. But Stall, who's in the side chat, found a brilliant one.
Yeah, definitely.
But you might not get it, some of you, because it's only relevant to the reseller community.
It's the reseller community. There is another two. And
Yeah,
one
yours.
is-
They're probably not very good, though,
Yeah,
are they?
there is two. In one is so good you cannot deny it.
Okay.
So-
Oh, I wonder if it's the one I said about, because I spotted a looky likey.
Oh, yeah, you did. We forgot that one.
Mm.
But Stevens is genius. Stevens is like, I can't unsee it.
No.
Yeah.
Same.
As soon as you said it through, I was like, "Oh my god, how did I not notice this?" You know. So moving along, first track we'll get on. It's the second part of the Now 1991, I think March 91. This was released.
Yeah.
And the first track we are looking at is Kylie. What do I have to do?
Kylie.
Kylie, we love you, Kylie. What's up when you're singing this?
Right, is somebody?
So is anyone going to take?
Okay.
Sorry, I was reading the chat and everyone just went quiet.
You go first, Hayley.
I was reading the chat as well there.
Who wants to go first then?
I will. Love it. I really like it. It's not as good. I think this is one of the things we said is it's not quite as good as some of our other songs, but I still really like it. Sang along all the way through. I was like trying to sort of, because she was like, what do I have to do to get the message through, blah blah blah, and I thought, stop changing it to 50 different. No, stop changing it to 50 different people, because in the video she's like about 50 different people. You know what I mean? And he's like, I think she must have been going missing, or she was just spying on him as different
Right.
people.
Oh,
I
where's
don't
she
know what it
going?
was.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's Stock Aiken and Waterman, isn't it?
Waterman, yes, it is
Yeah.
written.
Yeah,
It's Waterman.
unmistakably Stock Aitken and Waterman.
Unmistakably, yeah.
Yeah, I liked it. It's, as Lainey said, it's not one of Kylie's most memorable ones, or
No, I didn't know it. I didn't know it at all.
oh, I definitely knew it, but
Yeah.
I like it, and I danced along to it, and wouldn't turn it off, and all that. But yeah, it was all right. I liked it.
Yeah, for me, it brings back memories of being at Pontons around. It would have been the summer of this year, and I've actually got a photo of me all the way back then.
Zoom in,
With
zoom
me
in. I
cat.
can't see it.
Yeah,
There
zoom
you
in.
go.
Oh, my
Oh wow!
Obviously, my mum never went smile. She just probably went. Oh, it wouldn't have been my mum. It would have been my dad going, Neil. Right. Right. And there you go. I'm getting it. And there's no like now you would. Oh, he's not smiling. Go and take another one or whatever. It's just we'll see when it comes out. But
Well,
yes.
you look like we're having
Yeah,
a
it's
fantastic
like-
time.
Well, to be honest, I would have been going around. I've even got my Captain Crocodile T-shirt on from Pontons.
Is that the Queen behind you?
The Queen. Oh my God! I never noticed.
The Queen's behind you.
I didn't even realise she was there. She was joining in, I bet you. But yes, it reminds her of that. But like you were saying, in the music video, she's obviously trying to make a bloke jealous.
Yeah.
And what does she have to do? Just speak to him, because she's like dancing provocatively and like
Yeah, she wouldn't have to make all that effort, would she?
yeah. Well, all I'm saying is, if that's the way she goes around with her fellas, there's a reason she was always getting dumped. And there's a reason. No, she's in the same category. Kylie Minogue and Jennifer Aniston, right? Two people who the world loved, and they always seem to be getting left on the didn't like you, didn't like you, didn't like you. And there's a reason. Jennifer Aniston's probably the one dancing with her. Oh, I've gone too far here. I'm glad. I hope you've never seen that.
Wasn't for long enough anyway.
Oh, good. Looking back at some of these, I've said to Andrew that I'm giving him a lift to the movie chats meetup in March. Is this going to be some more controversy from you, Junie? As we're staying near Rexton, I'm concerned now after seeing his dancing in Damien's video.
I think it's Andrew who should be a bit concerned after what we learned about Junie last
week. Yeah, Junie's a dark horse.
Definitely.
Oh, Damien thinks he might deserve his own video. All right.
Yeah, Andrew dancing.
Yeah, it will get a lot of hits. Stall saying, I thought the dinner lady lookalike was good too. That might
that's later on. We'll get to that later.
Yes, we'll get to that. Can't go wrong with a bit of Kylie Simon saying, strong start. This is one of the best tracks. Yes, wear gold hot pants. That's what you've got to do.
That's what you've got to do.
Yes, it restarted that music career, didn't it? Yeah.
See, to me, the video for this, the video for this just was like the last video for Step Back in Time, but just in black and white. That's all I got from that.
It is quite a bit, yeah. She wears a lot of wigs, dances provocatively.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd agree that this is one of the best tracks because most of the others are awful. So this is one of the best.
Most. Yeah.
Sean's not mad about Kylie. No, it's Rolf Harris. What?
Oh, what?
Oh.
Who?
Rolf Harris.
Rolf Harris. I think you meant the Queen in your picture.
Oh,
I might be wrong.
Picking at number 6, you can tell it wasn't one of her best. Oh, yes, it did only get number 6 in the chart, yes. Spoilers, Susan. The man in the bar is giving Kylie... That's the guy she's making jealous. It is also the first lookalike of today's live stream.
Oh.
Okay.
So, who does this guy look like?
Is it the guy from EastEnders?
It's no one from EastEnders.
Oh.
Is this the one that you said, Sharon? You thought it looked like somebody?
Yeah, I think it might have been him. I thought it was.
I don't know anyone from EastEnders. So
I think it's Jack Brannan.
Don't know.
No,
The bald-headed guy's good-looking brother.
He does look a bit like him, yeah.
Don't look like anybody to me. Looks like himself. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Will's already getting it. It's Andrew.
He must have seen your thing then. Because there's no way that's Andrew. That is
Andrew. Freddie Flintoff.
No way. Have you seen Andrew
Flintoff? Two seconds. Okay. Just come here a second. Just come.
I don't really know what Andrew Flintoff looks like.
I wouldn't have a clue. Yeah, I have no idea.
He's ginger.
He's ginger. Well, he's got very fair hair, almost ginger. I'd say strawberry blonde.
Look at him as a baby. There's a photo of him a baby, right? And he looks like the Goonies.
Oh no.
Oh, what's his name?
2 seconds. I'm going to have to cover this up because come in the front because she doesn't want to appear on camera.
No, he does not look like Andrew Flintoff from my.
I know exactly.
No, it looks like Freddie Flintoff. It's the guy off the Kylie music video. No, she obviously doesn't.
Yeah, because
she's like no.
No, absolutely nothing like him.
Just a thinner version.
No,
not at all.
Nothing like him. It's not got the same colour in anything. Wait for later, folks. We've got a fantastic one for you later, so don't worry.
I'm just looking at the chat now. I thought Sean was saying you haven't changed. I think he's talking about the last photo, not that me lookalikes are terrible.
No, I think he means that as well.
Yeah.
Nah, not on the good side of the lookalike. Looks more like David from Emmerdale.
I don't know who that is.
Oh,
Yeah, I would know. Don't know who that is
he-
either.
Is he the guy who was Viv's son? Ben something or other on sexual assault charges in the Caribbean or in Spain or something on holiday. Because if it is, I can see where you're coming from. Looks like Eric Winter from the US series of Rookie. So everyone but Freddie Flintoff then.
Is his name Freddie
Yes.
Flintoff or Andrew
Did you-
Flintoff?
Did you ever
Andrew
see that of
Flintoff.
him when he was a kid?
Yeah.
Oh yes, yes.
And then all of a sudden he looked like him out the Goonies.
He's cute.
She does. Bless him.
But this song received positive reviews from most critics who thought the song was an instant rave classic. And that's
Rave.
something.
What?
Rave classic? Yeah. So at the time, it was seen as like a rave, like a popular dance song.
Really?
And NME voted the 13th best track of 1991. So Kylie and NME are two things I wouldn't put together. Like, especially Stonkers.
I wouldn't vote it that high because the ones from last week were from the same sort of era and they were loads better than that. But
Yeah. Mark Edward from Stylist Magazine gave it a positive remark. Said that shocked, give it a little more time, and this was songs which suddenly made Kylie cool.
yeah, this was Kylie's cool phase, definitely.
Yeah. Well, it was after Michael Hutchins.
Yeah, it was
there,
Michael
wasn't it?
Hutchins.
Yeah.
He's certainly like changed that.
Yeah, when Kylie was broken.
She's like a racehorse. He broke her in. That's all.
That's
That's how it works.
That wasn't a good
Moving on.
analogy, like.
Poor Kylie.
God. But yes, I think was it Simon who said our sister's supposed to be in the video. Danny Minogue is supposed to be in the video. It was either Simon or Will. Simon said Danny Minogue is supposed to be in the music video. I watched it about 3 times and I could not see her. I don't know if any of you guys spotted her.
No, I wasn't looking. Didn't see
thing is,
her.
though, I suppose if she's got a wig on, she's going to look just like Kylie anyway. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's possibly like any
Yeah,
of
you
these
can
in
see
the
that.
video. That could be Danny or this girl here. That could be
Yeah.
Danny. Or,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Actually,
I wonder if that back.
Here we
I wonder if
go.
it's them two, the two of them.
to that one, I wonder if it's her.
Oh, could be.
Could be.
Don't know.
But yes, good start. Let's see how we progress.
Oh,
Just noticed how
Oh,
Yeah,
August is
just
supposed to be in a blonde wig. Danny Minogue, so possibly not her then. But moving on, because I know the ladies are wanting to move on to this song. And it is Stonk
God.
from Comic Relief.
oh, it's. I
Not
just
fun.
don't know what to say.
I don't
Not-
even know
not
what
a-
to say about this.
I don't know what to say.
This has got to be one of the worst songs we've ever had on these shows.
Yeah.
It's absolutely atrocious. And the video
Yeah.
is awful as well. It's not even funny. The song's not funny. The video's not funny. It's total crap. All of it.
Simon's saying Song of the Night.
Oh my God,
No.
Simon.
And then
It's almost-
saying Stank.
Do you know what? It's almost like they made a bet of let's see how bad a charity song we can make,
Yes.
Yeah.
and let them buy it. And people bought it because I was vaguely aware of it, but yeah, I'm glad I missed it. That's all I can say because it's just horrendous.
I was 15, 16 when this come out, and it wasn't as good as I thought it was. Like,
I don't think it ever was.
maybe it wasn't. Maybe that was the thing, but I still don't hate it.
Oh God.
I mean, like Hale and Pace. I don't know why, but I think because like it was watched with my dad and stuff. You know, like it's probably got like a memory type of thing. Even though the only bit I ever remember is the management bit.
Yeah.
We-
Again, I think that's the only thing anyone remembers. Because again, I'm like you. I never watch. I'm not a fan of Hale and Pace. They certainly should not be releasing songs.
Stalls just said, I'm upset. It's got Victoria Wood's name on it. I didn't see her in the video. Why is her name on there?
Well, it was released. So in
Right,
1991, it was
released?
part of a charity single, and it was like a double A side. So there was Hale and Pace and the Stonkers
Oh,
and
okay.
Victoria Wood. But because of the way it was released, Victoria Wood wasn't classed as a double A side. It was like Hale and Pace was one song, and she was like the B song
I've never heard her song.
on the single. So I've never heard it.
I would have much have preferred her song, and I have never heard it.
Whatever it is, it's got to be better than that.
Yeah, because Stonk was released as a joint single with a track written and performed by Victoria Wood entitled The Smile Song. The song was credited on the front cover and listed as track 2 on the 7-inch single in the CD, rather than a B-side. However, UK single chart compilers, the official chart company, did not credit her as having a number 1 hit, because this did get to a number 1. So yes, and it was
This got to number 1.
This got to number 1. I think it's more on the back of it being a charity song.
Yes. Yeah.
And the fact that they were really popular at the time.
Yeah. Well, as Simon's saying, he used to love love Hale and Pace as a kid. He used to love the Billy and Johnny stuff, and seeing them on the video brought back a lot of memories. And that's the thing. Was it you, Lynn, who said you knew of the management?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's the one that always, like, if you think Hale and Pace reminds of that. But then Billy and Johnny, that brought back memories, you know what I mean? And it was in this video where I seen them, and I never thought of them. Mackmula saying it was produced by Brian May, who also played on the track.
I saw him.
Yeah, we did see him.
Well, I've got a clip, like a photo of him coming up. The management with the rubber chicken. We order management, yeah. It's the only number.
That's the bit when I used to think that it said that if your name's not not coming in, but actually it was Dan.
Dan. Your name's not Dan.
Dan.
And I used to be like, oh, that's not very nice to Dan. It's like, oh, the Dan's are not allowed in.
Your name's not Dan, you're not coming in.
Or if
but if it wasn't your name's not Dan, you're not coming in. That's as funny as anything on this.
But it does remind me of being in the juniors and it being Red Nose Day, because, well, back then Red Nose Day was like a massive thing, because I think it was quite new back then, and used to get. I think it was the ones with the hands on this year. But I didn't realize it was like a double A side or whatever with Victoria Wood. I thought Susan wouldn't like it because of the line, "You can microwave a pussycat for your tea."
Ah,
I wasn't listening that hard, really, but yeah,
So
I don't like that.
Even more now.
I don't like it even more. That's
Yeah.
I don't think it is anymore. It's just complete it.
But there was quite a few different musicians and everything playing on this. There was Nick. See, a lot of these names go over my head. Nick Lord, David Gilmour, Tony Iommi on guitar, Neil Murray on bass guitar. A lot of these are.
Tony Iommi apparently is in Black Sabbath, isn't it?
Oh, right.
I think I read that in the comments.
Right. Cozy Powell plays drums. So does Roger Taylor, who's from Queen. I know that.
Yeah, I thought he was on the drums. Yeah.
And Ron Atkinson plays.
Yeah, I saw him.
Plays the drums, yeah. And then Joe Griffiths and Mike Moran contribute on keyboards. Now, we do see a few different faces, which was meant to put clips in of different celebrities. There's Jonathan Ross, Annabelle Croft.
Oh, that's who it was. Annabelle. Yeah, I remember her.
Yeah.
And then Paul Daniels was there.
Yeah,
and then there was comedians who was the Mary Whitehouse Experience.
Mary Whitehouse Experience, yeah. David Baddiel and crowd, yeah.
Yeah, David Baddiel, Hugh Dennis, Steve Punt, and they're dancing along. But Rob Newman, who was very, like, he it was like Baddiel and Newman. They were very like they were the double act, and there was Punt and Dennis who were double act, and they come together to do Mary Whitehouse Experience. But Newman and Baddiel, they sold out. They were the first comedians to do Wembley Arena, selling out 10,000 and everything. They're like rock star comedians. And then Rob Newman basically went off on his own. He's very real. Like, he just seems weird. But in the music video, you can see that because all the others are doing like the dance and everything. And he's just stood there going like that. Like, I can't believe you've talked us into doing this. And so, yeah. But...
Well, he sounds like a very sensible man, I've got to be honest.
he's proved right.
Yeah.
History has proved him right.
But the music video sees Hale and Pierce, and I think what they're trying to do here is be like the Blues Brothers.
Blues Brothers, yeah.
Red Nose
Day. Badly.
And this, I don't know if I think I have missed something out because there is a lot of clips. There was one which I didn't know. It's a waste of time trying to explain because you need the photo to explain it. So never mind. But there was what always stood out for me when this song was I thought they originally got all these people to do like to re-record like nice to see you. Well, nice to see you. Just see you.
Read my lips. I'm a stonker. I'm stonker. One small step for man, one giant stone for mankind.
Wait a minute, you thought that they got all those people to so they dug up JFK to re-record that. Okay.
You haven't let us explain. I didn't realise John F. Kennedy had been dead for that many years. I was 10
Oh my goodness.
I was 10 when this come around. Yeah.
I mean, we shouldn't be surprised. This is a man who's just like gobsmacked by frozen cheese.
Yeah, we shouldn't. You're right, Sharon, yeah.
Oh, geez.
But also there was a dance to it, and I was going to ask you if any of you remembered the dance, but
No.
obviously,
No.
just a lot of.
Look there. What is that? Look at it. Oh, that is just the most stupidest thing you can make people do.
Yeah, but yes.
Jonathan
That was.
Yeah, fancy song or not, it's just so bad.
I see.
So let's move on to a better song for you guys. See, what a great dance. So, Two in a Room and Wiggle It.
Two in a Room.
Just a little bit.
Two in a Room should have been nailed into the room and left there forever.
See, when I listen to this now, it reminds me a bit of like Out Here Brothers, which come out in the mid-90s. Now, that might not be a bonus for many people, but I quite like them back at like when I was 13 or whatever. And I did like this song.
Do you know what? I liked it at the time, but when we re-listened to it, it really wasn't as good as what I remembered.
See, I thought that as well, but I did like the chorus. The wiggle it.
Yeah, that's it. That's about the only endearing thing about it, and even that's a bit meh.
Well, these two didn't like it. These two didn't like it, Neil, but I have to say I did. I really liked it.
Yeah,
and I was sitting here wiggling it, so I liked it.
I agree. I did the same. You know what I mean? But it wasn't as cool as I remember.
Yeah, as I remember, yeah, definitely rose-tinted glasses going on there because it wasn't as good.
Maybe it's because we just listened to the Stonk that I was thinking this is so good in comparison.
Could be.
Like, oh my God, this could be anything.
Wait, Junie's saying she can see Andrew doing the dance at the next meetup. Now, I don't know if she means
the
for this song or the Stonk.
I think she means the Stonk.
I should get him to. You should learn the stomp and then do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to suggest it to him.
Yeah, it's quite generic, Stoll says. Gets a thumbs up for me, one of the best dance tracks from this part of the Now 19. It's no Stonk, but it was a good track. Same.
Thank goodness.
For me, it reminds me because in 91, even though I had this, I had Best of Dance 91, so it would have probably been 92 because this come out at the year end. Now, I had this, and I can remember having a dance-off, right? This is how cool I was as a kid.
Oh, yeah.
Johnny Newton, in my mum's front yard thing, with me little boombox, little bush boombox thing. That's a ghetto blaster for other people. To the cassettes of Now Dance 91, he picked this track, Wiggle It, and I'm positive all he was doing was twerking before. I think he might have even created the twerk in my mum's front yard. And I'd pick 2 Unlimited, Get Ready for This. I must say I won, but yes, that's this song. As soon as I hear Wiggle It, I just think Johnny Newton dancing in my mum's front yard. So yeah. Susan Amitten, she was sitting there wiggling. It isn't something I'd ever thought that ever hear.
You know, Julie, compared to your revelations last week, that was quite mild, really, wasn't
it? Yeah. Nakamura thinks it's okay as well. It got to number 3 in the UK, Ireland, Australia. It was the 43rd best-selling track in the UK as well in 1991. In the US, it only got to number 15, so it done better over here. The music video sees the lads just rapping on the beach, dancing around.
We didn't see this.
No, we didn't.
Oh well.
We missed the corker. Oh, no way.
So you get them just rapping on the beach and everything, intertwined with some people wiggling it. So yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I wasn't doing that. No, I've not got the energy for that these days.
So yeah, so it's intertwined with this. But in the terms of fairness and everything, and I don't want to be called sexist, because that's what I call other people out on for when it gets done to men. I'll replay Hammer in his boxes for you.
Oh, no. Lainey.
Put that out for you.
Lainey.
What?
In the terms of fairness.
Sharon, have you got the eye bleach ready?
Oh, God, yeah. I'll pass it over now. Oh, my days.
Still seeing the golfing outfit on the beach. How rad.
Oh, rad AF.
Yeah.
I don't know. Call me old, but like,
take that off the screen.
Yeah, would you take it off the screen?
Right, I'll
the love of the children. Oh, Christ!
I'll it off the screen for you. So there you go.
I think the only endearing thing about this song is like his rapping is slow enough that you can understand what he's saying.
The next song we are moving on to.
Look, you've upset Junie.
The next song is also rock.
Oh my God! Did you just see that? That was just like
from one arse to another. We're here.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Well done, Lainey.
Welcome.
Yeah, nicely said.
Can you get this on repeat? Yes, you can always watch back the replays if you're missing the MC Hammer bit. You can get it on replays. Pause it if you want to. Oh, terrible track, Vanilla Ice.
Yeah,
great.
Oh my God, it's awful.
It's more of a sample than a cover.
Oh, that's what somebody said that.
Is it though?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because I don't think Play That Funky Music ever had Yo Vanilla, kick it one time, boys.
No, it certainly did not.
I was looking on Wikipedia on this one, and I'm glad to see that he got done for a copyright, from the original people. So we had to pay them loads of money.
Well, there's quite a theme going through Vanilla Ice's songs here, where he didn't go, oh yeah, that's by the way, that's
just
I wondered if he was friends with MC Thief.
Hey, MC Hammer paid his copyright dues. That's why he prayed.
So did Vanilla.
Eventually, after he went to court.
I just couldn't work out what they were trying to be. It was like we're acting all cool and hard and whatever, and then here we are in our chinos and
boy band dancing, like synchronized.
All I'm gonna say is his white chinos were cool. Leave them a be.
Yeah, 'cause you want to- yeah, we know.
Yeah, we know, Nia. Yeah, we know. We know all about them.
I can't believe Ice Ice Baby was a bit. Yeah. So originally, when this was released, hold on, because originally when this was released, it was the B side to Ice Ice Baby was the B side to this song. Yet a load of radio DJs played Ice Ice Baby rather than the A side. So then he released Ice Ice Baby on the back of that. And then, off the back of the success of Ice Ice Baby, he then re-released this track.
Yeah.
So it only got number 10 in the UK charts.
It is just a shite
It
cover
only got to
stroke
number
sample.
10. I'm amazed it got to number 10 because it's
Yeah.
absolutely awful.
It got to number 4 in the US chart and was
Phew,
the 57th bestseller of 1991.
What the hell?
So yeah,
Well, I'm
yeah,
very
the
glad
drugs
for
were
the
good in
original writer of the, play that funky music, so they got some money out of it.
£500,000
Yeah.
he was awarded for it. The original was written by Robert Parisi and recorded by the band Wild Cherry in 1976. It got to number 7 in the UK and it got to number 1 in 1976 in the US, and it was the 5th bestseller of the year, and it's still the 93rd bestseller of all time in the US.
Yeah, because why would you? The original is a good song, and again, don't mess with an original song. Don't cover it. Don't mess with it. Just leave it alone. Step away.
All I'm saying is, I quite like this back in 1991. Not so much now.
Everybody would
does remind
be in the chinos and all.
Yeah, it does remind me a bit of Ice Ice Baby, just the rapping and every. It's very in the same sort of mold, just a bit more downbeat. But it wasn't the only good thing Vanilla Ice released this year as well, because he also released a movie called Cool as Ice, which you need to see.
Please do not link that in your new group, or I'll be leaving.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put that on the list of what not to watch, along with NCT.
It's all right. Don't worry. I'm going to get Movie Chat to put it on their wheel, so it's going to be the homework for them.
Oh, please save me.
Hey, in the side chat, Junie's making more revelations. Look. She did date a guy with a vanilla ice hairstyle in the 90s.
It was very like. Did he have like the lines and everything on the back?
I just say, and like he didn't stay cool like Vanilla Ice like he should have.
Was he ever cool? Was he ever?
I don't know, for 5 minutes maybe.
Look at them trousers.
I think he was cool for 5 minutes, like when Ice Ice.
He was dating Madonna at one point. I'm positive.
I don't think he ever reached.
Yeah, well, we're not like Madonna's. Like, what bar is that to set? A very low one.
It's the same height as my musical tastes.
Very low.
A very, very low one.
Oh, welcome along, Lindsay and Alvin. I've just seen you come in. Stall didn't hate this track.
I know. Stall went down in my estimation when he said that.
There's another revelation. Oh dear, this is bad. Didn't Wild Cherry sue him for it? Yes, they did. One of the things I met the guy, I like the collaboration with Jedward, Stall's saying. It was probably a high point for him. What is his name though? Hasn't he got some unusual name? Like like Van Winkle or something.
Did he do a collaboration with Jedward?
Yeah, he brought out Ice Ice Baby.
I'm glad that went over.
Oh, I'm so glad I missed that. Wow.
Is Jedward singing Under Pressure with Vanilla Ice rapping Ice Ice Baby?
Do I dare look that up?
No, don't, Susan, don't. Susan, don't do it. Don't do it.
Susan, all I'll say, I'll link it in the Facebook group.
Okay.
No, resist.
I might have a stiff drink first before I see that.
Yeah, see, while that in the bestsellers, all I'm saying is Stonk was 20 seconds still. And Simon's trying to find the link. As well, you can buy it or rent it on YouTube. Robert Van Winkle, that's his name. I knew Lindsay and Alvin.
Yes, that rings a bell.
Robert
yeah.
Van Winkle. But yes, all I'm going to say to end this part though is, that's right, baby. Boom. That's how we ended that song, and that's how I'll end it. Actually, I'm not even finished.
Okay.
That's not the first time.
Oh.
But yes, here he is dancing, and I must admit, I'll probably practice. Actually, I'm going to stop that there because I practice some of these dance moves, but not this one here. The one where he sort of grinds with the man on his front. Never done that personally myself. Anatomically, doesn't work. Unless it was a sword fight.
He actually looks a little bit like Max Headroom in that.
I was just about to say that. He does look a bit like that, yeah. It must be that square hairdo that he's got going on.
Yeah.
Simon is writing down the stuff to post on the face group as we speak. So
Oh, thanks,
haven't
Simon.
got to worry about anything.
Yeah, thanks so much, Simon. You are so wonderful.
Mark Spike or Spelk who killed himself.
From the drawn stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's he called?
Mark. I want to say Spink. Mark Spink.
Mark Spink.
Who's that?
Yeah.
I'm saying the ice looks a bit like him. He was what was the show called?
Don't know.
It was Poor Man's Heart Attack. He was like it was like Neil Buchanan off Heart Attack, but later on in like
and he was blonde. And his girlfriend had died in the bath in a drug overdose or something. Or she'd fell asleep in the bath.
That rings a bell. I don't know the name of the person though, but
and then they were both on kids' TV.
Yeah.
And he never got over it. And he
was smart.
So are you saying he's a looking like for him?
Yeah.
I don't know. Can't remember.
Mark Spelk.
Oh, it doesn't ring any bells to me.
We'll move along. To a song where we do have a lookalike in. We do have a lookalike in this song. I didn't remember this song though. I didn't remember this song.
No, I remember
until I played it, and I was like, because I was like, Jesus Loves You, Bow Down Mister. I was like, I don't remember this song. Until you play it and you realise it's Boy George with Bow Down Mister, Hare Krishna, Bow Down Mister. And it's just like, I remember this song. Yep, I remember. It's not great. Mark Spank.
Spite. Yeah.
Spite. I would pronounce that Spate.
SPEIGHTI.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and Simon's not a fan of this song.
With Kristen O'Brien, or whatever she was called.
So, everyone's thoughts on this
Thanks,
song,
Simon.
then? Yep, thank you.
I'll let Sharon and Lainey go first on this.
Well, I was going to say it started off really good. It was quite enjoyable, even though like all the conversations, which whatever. It was quite like considering what's been before it. It was quite a happy song. Going right, tapping along, yeah, all good. And then about halfway through, it all just kind of went a bit wrong. It was
it goes a bit heavy, doesn't it? It seems like
it's like a bit. Hang on a minute, I was just listening to this really happy song, and I was like tapping along, and now there's other stuff. It was like he was trying to get out 2 songs at once. Yeah, it didn't mesh well.
We've got another song which is like that in a few songs' time as well. That's on purpose.
My views similar to Sharon's. I really liked it. At first, thought it was quite catchy, even though I'm not into any of that sort of thing, and I don't like the name change. So Boy George, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I never knew he changed his name to Jesus Loves You.
No,
I never.
Well, Jesus Loves You was like the group he formed, but even when he wrote this, he wrote it under the pseudonym of Angelica Dust.
Okay.
Which I think is a play on words of angel dust, which isn't that cocaine? Is cocaine angel dust?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would make sense.
So yeah.
Well, for
But
me, I can't stand it. I thought it was awful. I do remember it from when it was out, and I've never been a Boy George fan, though, to be honest. I know people like him, but I've always found his voice really irritating and nasal, and I don't like it. And the whole subject matter of it is just not for me. I just can't stand it.
Yeah. As soon as you hear the Harry, it reminds me of Airplane. It's got nothing to do with the film, but as soon as you hear, as soon as I hear Harry Krishna, it's the bit where they're walking through the airport, and like, can I give you this flower? And the pilot's like, he's going through, and like, got to beat his way through, to get to the plane or whatever. Lindsay and Alvin saying they've never heard this song. Mark and Mull agrees with Susan.
Thank you.
Got number 27 in the charts. Yes, 27.
Now this is the one where we don't know if the woman in it is it a looky like it or is actually the person we think it is.
Well,
can you answer that? I don't know.
I'll come on to that very soon.
Okay.
Very soon.
Intriguing.
Stall's saying the gospel choir came in and it got all confused.
Yeah, all confused. Yeah. Again, it must be we were like, yeah, this is tapping away. This is quite happy. If it was on the radio, you would not turn it off. You'd be having along.
I don't get the whole.
About halfway through, it just changed.
I don't
There's
get
like gospel choirs and
Jesus
stuff
loves
going on.
you when Hare Krishna is not a Jesus religion; it's a Hindu religion, isn't it? So
yeah,
it's all very.
I think though, again, I did say I think he's kind of trying to embrace everybody, all cultures.
He's not embracing me, so bog off. Is what I'd say.
I think Julie agrees. She didn't like it. Get it? Goes in the bin.
Yes. Thank you, Julie.
The music video is very Indian inspired because you've got like a lot of Indian symbolism and like people and George and dancing around and being
a bit of reggae
Indian
there as well, like
a bit confusion of a song.
Very confused.
Definitely confused.
But this is where we come up with our first lookalike.
But I think it is.
I think it is her.
I think it is her.
Yeah.
Wait,
it is totally her.
Shobna Gulati from Dinner Ladies. I remember her from, but she's been in lots of stuff.
Dev's wife from Coronation Street.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it actually is her.
I thought so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well done, Susan.
Because I thought it was a lookalike, and I thought, because I'm not I'm not Indian descent or Indian origin, or got any Indian heritage that I know, I can't really put it in because I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that person.
No.
I'm laughing at the fact that the only, like you got an actual person who is the only person.
That's your best ever lookalike.
He's like, I just have this feeling like Neil's good. I'm so sick of people seeing anyone looks like who I'm look like. One person to be the lookalike, and then they're kind of seeing it. Make me laugh.
So yeah, I went back and had a look at that, and it's one of her first credits of an actress when she was an actress. Yeah,
right.
But this song,
I was looking for it, but I couldn't find it anywhere. So I'm glad you sort of solved that mystery for us.
Oh yeah, I thought she looked like someone. Yeah, and it is Sunita from Coronation Street. We're seeing it got a 27 in the UK charts, and people are like, "Wow, how did it get there?" It got number 6 in Germany and number 2 in Austria.
All right.
So there you go.
But something I saw on the page for this song, the Wikipedia, is that towards the end when it gets a bit all confusing, the sounding and that, there's a singer who comes in who's like a real famous Indian singer called Asha Bosley.
Asha. Yeah.
And she is the inspiration for a fabulous track called Brimful of Asha, which you probably know.
Oh, right.
That's her. That's Asha Bosley. So I don't think she's in the video. I didn't see, because she's, older lady. I didn't see her in the video, but it's definitely her voice.
Right.
Famous Bollywood singer,
Yeah, I know this. Like a bit of the story behind Brimful of Asha is it's about the famous Indian Bollywood singer.
Well, that's her in that song.
Ah, right. And she was uncredited. I know that. She was uncredited on the single release originally.
Well,
so
shame on you, Boy George.
yes. It's not the worst thing he's done, let's say.
Yeah, and say nothing about
Handcuffs and
radiators.
But yes, move along to Enigma. Right.
Oh, and so it goes on.
Terrible songs to come, and here's one of them. Yeah. This was all over the place. It was massive at the time, I remember it. But I can't stand it. And for the first time I've seen the video's so boring. We were like falling asleep watching it.
Yeah,
so
sad.
boring.
Yeah. The name is certainly what it says it is.
Sadness Part 1,
Yeah.
Supposedly, it's a central track based around questioning the sexual desires of Marquez de Sade.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Alrighty.
I'm still bored by it because it's
yeah.
Weary.
I thought it was off a car advert.
No, that's the next one.
That's the next one, yeah. Because it's the
looks like Darren Brown. Is it just me?
I think it's just you.
Yeah.
Like an angry. You was angry.
Very angry, yeah.
Like not just
he
like
looks more like Little Red Riding Hood.
God,
does he look like Little Red? Wow.
She's had a very
Little Red Riding Hood let herself go. Holy moly.
It's off the trauma of being captured by the wolf and being in his belly, but yeah,
okay.
Then they swap roles in that sense because the wolf will be asking that one questions. What big forehead you've got?
Porgy's saying he looks like someone who's just been to the meetup. He looks that rough.
This is true.
He looks a bit like Nick.
Oh, it could actually be there, Cody. Now you mention it.
This isn't the reseller lookalike that we've got. So yeah,
no, it is. Yeah, it is
a bonus one.
Yeah, that one's actually good.
Yes.
But yes, it's
I have to agree with Simon. It's like just you need to move on from this next, and I've literally written sad, so very sad. Next, because
Stoll saying, has anyone seen the Venice film? Don't Look Back.
Don't Look Back.
No.
Don't Look Back. That rings a bell, but I don't know. I can't really remember.
Not a great song. A bit weird. It looks like one of those pictures that when you look at it, it looks like a bird one way and an old man another way.
Oh, I know what you mean.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
it's a woman's spraying perfume.
Yeah.
I put well, it's definitely sad, and it really goes on a bit.
Yeah.
That whole the beginning of it with all the monks chanting and that. Oh God, I can't bear it.
It's just so bad.
Ça, donne-moi.
No.
There, it's a chill out track. That's what you couldn't listen to.
I don't find it chilling.
I don't find it chilling either.
I find it
triggering.
Depressing.
It triggers me to hate it.
Depressing.
Yeah.
It
kind of sets my teeth on edge.
Don't Look Now. I've seen that. Has that got Donald Sutherland in it? I've seen that.
Julie's saying a bit like toilet music, to be honest.
Now, and I was expecting like MC Hammer to rock back up or something. Sorry, don't. Okay.
No, as Simon's saying, it was #1 in 14 different countries. It actually was the fastest. It was the fastest track to reach #1 in Germany. And Virgin, who was the record company at the time, had done no promo work. It was just on radio players that hadn't even released it.
It was massive at the time. I remember hearing it everywhere, but just not my type of thing.
Wait until you get hit by the poison pygmy dart, then you'll find it relaxing.
The pygmies playing the pipes.
It wouldn't chill Lindsay and Alvin out neither.
No.
Yeah, so it was number one: Austria, Belgium, Europe, across the whole of Europe, France, Germany, Greece, Ireland, Italy, Netherlands, Norway, Portugal, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, the UK. Got number 5 in the US. It was the 3rd biggest selling track in Europe and in Germany in 91, and it was only the 37th biggest seller in the UK. So not as good as Stonk. So there you go.
Again, do you know what I think it is? I think it's because, as you say, it's a chill out track. So I think by the very fact of the whole ecstasy drug scene and the rave scene is why. Because like no normal person's listening to this and thinking, "Oh yeah, I'm just going to chill out to this."
Yeah.
There's got to be another reason you're listening to this and going, "Oh yeah, you've got to be yeah."
I agree. Yeah.
Junie saying, I think they only bought the record for the old man pic on the front. I bet there's loads of people have the record sleeves as posters on the bedroom wall.
Yeah, that is also a good point. Yeah, the artwork of the time. Yeah.
But the music video, so I've got a description of what it supposedly shows. So here we go.
Oh, you're going to traumatize us.
The scribe, he falls asleep, and then he's wandering through ruins, and he comes across the gates of hell. And as the scribe looks on, he sees this woman who is beyond it and whispers the main lyrics to him in the song.
No, lyric.
The scribe opens the gate and realizing what he has done, attempts to flee, but is dragged through the gates, and the video ends with the scribe waking up. Arty farty shit.
Are you kidding me? I literally have written down arty farty music. What are the chances, Neil?
It's not so much the song; it's more the music video is arty farty. The song, I don't mind. I think it was made on a lot of programs during the early
To me,
90s.
he falls asleep. He goes along, sees that woman. She's trying to sell him some perfume. That's what.
Yeah, it's a perfume ad. No, that makes it even worse. Because you
know how they like to whisper what it is, don't they? Get like,
yeah, I'm with you there.
It comes from France.
You smell like a sweaty monk.
Yeah.
Oh, Sharon.
So Alvin and Lindsay are saying, "Oh, where's the? Come on, where are you?"
Take a bit like a young
Kate.
Again, it could be interchangeable with the last song. It's just the same.
A young Kate Winslet. I can see where you're coming from. Yes.
Yeah, I can see that too.
And Stahl is saying the scribe is the Marquis de Sade.
Yeah.
Who?
Marquis de Sade is the one whose name developed the word sadism. So that's where the word sadism comes from. Marquis de Sade's name. There's a bit of information for you.
And when you're saying sadism, are they fans of like Your Love Is King?
No, not Sade. Whatever her name is.
Sade.
Stahl's giving you the info.
All right. He was a French nobleman whose sexual preferences and erotic writings gave rise to the term sadism. Snaps it. There you go.
Sadism,
God.
yes.
Fauna's saying he was a bit pervy.
Junie says she's saying in French, this is a shit song.
Good song, yeah, she is.
That would be so funny.
So moving on from that one, we move to this song, which was praised.
To something even worse.
And as soon as you hear it,
more
just that car advert.
Shit.
It's
More
just that car
arty-farty
advert. I hear there.
I've wrote down for this one, unbearable. That's how I felt when I was listening to it. It's absolutely unbearable.
Yeah, it's very similar to the last song I put. Another chill out track.
Yeah, same as the last one, yeah.
It's not even as upbeat. I don't think as the last. It's
I
just
think
like,
it's worse than the last
Was the
one.
last one a
Yeah.
beat, was it? Did I miss something?
Yeah, I think it was a little tempo higher by like a
Was
second
it?
or something. You know what I mean?
Right.
I just wrote down number 4 in the UK charts. How? Yeah, it got
How
to
is
number
a
4 in
good
the UK
How?
charts.
Mm.
Do you know,
Yeah.
again, for me, like the last one was like all the blokes. This seems to be more female. So it's like the male one. Oh, we'll just bring out one with all like women in it.
Well, Praise, the band who done this, were a new age music group, and they're considered to have formed the ethnic electronica, which was continued and improved on by artists such as Deep Forest and Enigma. Who was
Yeah.
Oh,
the
this
band.
is a surprise.
So you've
Yeah,
got
more
to play
arty
me
farty
the last
music.
track as well. Yeah, yeah.
Arty farty music, arty farty video.
But this was used on the Ford, not the Ford, the Fiat Tempra advert, and was subsequently remixed by producers Andreas Giorgio, who's the cousin of George Michael, and Peter Lorimer, which is this version which got to number 4 in the chart. So this is a remixed version. So remixes to me usually puts a beat in and speeds stuff up, and it's not good.
It's
No,
awful.
it's not. Awful.
There's no music video to it.
How can
Like-
last week's songs have been so good and this week there's hardly
There's
any
just
songs good? Just great
nothing.
to
There is
listen to.
nothing.
It's gone
Yeah.
downhill. It's plummeted from last week.
Again, do you know what I think it was? Do you know what I think it is? At the meeting, when they were doing the meeting the one week, so the first week, they were all happy because of certain things. This week, they're on a bit of a chill.
Yeah. At
Yeah, let's
least they're
just
starting to
sandwich
put
all the crap
songs.
ones together in the middle. No one will notice.
Yeah.
This is the end of the first side, though. That's
is
what you
it?
got to think of. So
Okay.
it's like the last 2 songs are the last 2. I'm positive.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
bit that
it
no
is.
one gets to on the tape.
It's like 2 different albums. Simon's saying. Macamoola's saying it's very Clanardy. 'Cause
Clanad.
Yeah, Clanad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Clanad were like an Irish band, but they were better than this.
And what's the other one? Enya. It reminds me of that Enya thing.
Enya come from Clanard, didn't she?
Oh, is there?
Or
I have no idea.
They're all sort of interbred, I think.
They're all in a cult.
Yeah. So Macamoola's, because the best tracks are at the beginning, then they stick the fillers on at the end. That's exactly what they've done here.
Well,
No, they've
But
just
yeah.
stuck the garbage on this side.
Yeah.
So all
All of
we're
them.
doing, this is the last track, so we're taking it out, turn it over, putting in the next one. So this is the first track.
So this is the
Side
best.
2.
This is supposedly the best track on the second side, is it? Really? Okay. You know what I'm going to say? Do you know what? When I've got to say it, when I first heard this back in the day, 1991, wherever it was, people loved it and it was a big hit, but I just couldn't get away from the comedy lyrics in it. Like this man that she's trying to get, she's begging him to come to in a caravan, and then a bit later to windsurf into her life, and I'm like, I don't want any man coming to me in a caravan or on a windsurf, thanks. I just can't hear this song without laughing.
Do you think she's doing like a double jeopardy thing where she's like, do you know what, if I make it really, really hard, like windsurfing, what if she lives like in the middle of the city? How is she going to windsurf to her?
You've got to come all the way up the Thames.
Like through the streets.
I think the bloke didn't want to know. She was like, well, if you come to us this way, and he's saying, I can't get a
windsurfing up the streets.
Yeah, I can't get a plane because they're on strike. And then she's like, we'll get a train, it's been derailed. And then she's like, well,
leaves on the track.
Caravan, and he's like, I don't know anyone who's got one. She's well, just windsurf into my life, you know. He's just
Please do not.
every way of like getting there, and he's like trying to, I haven't got a camel, so I kind of, come across the desert.
Yeah, my camel ran out of water.
Yeah, he's just like trying every way to say he's not interested, and she's like, but instead of saying, he's not interested. He's saying he can't get there, so she's just giving him new ways of getting there.
No, I think it's the opposite. I think she's just really making it hard. That's what she's saying. Get a camel, get a windsurfer, get a plane, get whatever you need to. The sledge, like sled down, down the hill, open arms straight into me. Phew.
Sounds like a real serious accident, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it's the caravan and the windsurf that really get me. I just can't listen to it without.
Yeah, I never. Again, Susan, that was so funny. I never heard the windsurf into my life before.
Yes, I mean, I must admit, she does have a great voice, old Oleta. But
I have to admit that I still like it, even though it's
no, I don't.
stupid. I still think it's good.
I mean, it's better than a lot of stuff on here, let's say, but it's not mine.
Like in comparison to what we've just heard.
Definitely, it's better than that.
But again, it's a cover.
It is a cover.
Oh yes, I didn't know. Didn't know it was a cover.
No.
Didn't know it was a cover. Yeah, it was originally wrote by Brenda Russell, who had wrote the song whilst in a penthouse in Stockholm. And seeing out the windows, hot air balloons floating by.
She had Stockholm
you can
syndrome.
reach me by a big balloon, but you better make it soon. As she goes on,
It sounds very demanding. You better make it soon.
Yeah,
I think she's got something wrong with her. And at one point in the video, she's in a padded cell, I think. So I'm what's going on in this relationship.
Someone took out a restraining order against her.
That's right.
Yeah, but 1991, the American singer Oleta Adams released a cover of the song, and she heard it whilst visiting Stockholm in a record store and was sufficiently impressed by the song. So she went out and got it. And they reckon because of world events at the time, like the Gulf War, it helped, so there's a lot of people buying it, so people aware in the services. You can reach by across the desert like a rubber band, which helped the sales. So I think Simon said it got number 4 in the UK chart. Well, it got top 5 in UK charts. Number 4, 48th bestseller of the year. Got number 5 in the US, 80th bestseller of the year. For me, it is like a soppy love song, but now it is always it reminds me of this.
You can reach me by railway. You can reach me by trailway. You can reach me on an airplane. You can reach.
I don't know if anyone's seen that. It's like Stars in Their Eyes on Phoenix Nights.
Phoenix Nights. I was just thinking about Phoenix Nights.
Yeah. It's Phoenix Nights with Right Said Frank.
I've not seen that for years.
Oh my goodness!
So every time she says, "You can reach me by," in the desert, swing the rope. He has like Tarzan going, "Oh!" and then he ends up in tears as she's singing. Talent, that's it. Talent,
forgotten about that. Yeah,
that's exactly what Sharon wanted the video to be.
Yeah, Sharon said that. We must look that up, Sharon, and watch it.
Going back to the last song, Stoll said Enya always makes the world's richest list every year. What, off the back of her? Stay away.
Oh, she's well rich. She's Enya, yeah.
So Simon's This Is an Iconic Song. I don't know if this for this one or the last one. She has low rent romantic ambitions, Stoll saying. So Stoll agrees with...
Yeah.
Oh. No, Stoll agrees with Lainey. It's all about Aunt Bessie's TV advert. This reminds so for Simon, it's Aunt Bessie's TV advert. This reminds of Lindsay and Alvin love this one. It's a classic for them. I can imagine because it is like a soppy love song. I can imagine it being on a lot of love albums around the early 90s as well.
Yeah,
so
yeah. Again, you hear it quite often on the radio.
Yeah, I got this. I got the album. This is off Circle of One. So Makamula likes he got the album. Junie, it's like she gives me so many options to get here. If I ever say fucking it, I want an easy life. I thought I like it. The lyrics still staying. She does have a good voice. That's the thing. It's one of them songs. She does have a good voice.
Yeah.
But yes, there you go. Oh, the music video. That's what I haven't covered. The music video is basically a singing in front of a red wall in a set a turquoise wall and playing the piano in front of a blue wall, and it sort of cuts between each different one. And it's
You've missed out the padded cell bit where she's like in a corner in a cell.
Oh yes,
Yeah, I missed it. Yeah, the padded cell bit.
Yes, I've seen that where she's like in a corner. Yes.
Oh, your battery's running low. Plug it in.
Have I not? Oh, I haven't plugged it in. Damn it.
Plug yourself in.
We're plugged in. We're back. We're back. And we're moving on to Rick Astley, Cry for Help.
I forgot I knew this.
Yeah, it certainly is.
It certainly is.
Cry for help.
I really like this song.
Like,
I liked it.
Somebody help me get some ear bleach.
Oh, see, for me, it's okay, but it's never going to give you up. And I think that's the problem when you have such a good song.
I really
everything's
like
going to be pegged against it.
Well, when I heard this,
when it started.
Go on, Sharon.
I was going to say, when it first started and it first came on, it was just totally a wet vibe for me. I was like, holy crap, he's like a Marty Pello wannabe. And I can't stand Marty Pello anyway. And this was just like, no, bland, boring.
Well,
he needed to give it up. That is for sure.
He's got a much better voice than Marty Pello. I think he's got a lovely voice.
Oh, yeah, I'm not saying he hasn't.
When I heard it, I said to these guys, this is my favourite so far from everything we've heard before. This is the winner because it's pleasant, it's got a lovely voice, and I really liked it. But it's not necessarily my overall winner now. But
Simon can't get over Rick with long hair. It was a shock.
I like him with long hair. He looks better.
Yeah, is he going for like the? Yeah, no, it's just boring. It was just so. It was like even the lyrics are just bland.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello.
We can hear you. Can you hear us? That's the question.
I couldn't. It went bloop bloop bloop. Oh damn it! That's why I've only put one in. So I've got to back up. But yes, I don't know what I've just missed there. See, Lindsay and Alvin don't think it's one of the best songs. I think it sounds like a bit hue and cry in the song. Junie says the beginning of the song for me. Do you know when it reminds me of what's that song? Ocean.
Didn't somebody say that it reminded you of
Looking for Linda?
Looking for Linda. Somebody said that.
Oh yeah.
Ah right. Yes. So that's where Junie's put, because that's hue and cry, isn't it? Is that no?
Yeah.
It is. It is.
I don't know. I can't remember. You did.
Yeah, it is.
Well, there you go.
But yes, it was wrote by Rick Astley and Rob Fisher, who has appeared on here before as part of the duo Climby Fisher.
Oh, Climby Fisher.
Oh God, yeah, we love Climby Fisher as well.
No, not much.
No.
It only got number 7 in the charts, which I'm surprised at. I thought this would have gotten higher. And number 7 in the US as well. But yes, when I first seen this cover, it reminded me a bit of Chesney Hawkes, the look of them on here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can see that as well.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, yeah. But we have another look like coming up in a second.
Oh, no.
Because the music video for this sees Rick in his white suit. Give Rick Astley, he's got a good singing voice. He needs a stylist though, because
that jacket is massive on him.
It looks like he's just gone, oh, I forgot my jacket. Oh, come here, we'll get you one. Where's Big Bob, the security guy? He's got a white jacket. Get him.
No, you know what it is? It's MC Thief's jacket.
But yes, we do have a lookalike here.
We've got a good lookalike here. This is Stephen Stall 69's spot here.
So Stall, you cannot come in.
No.
Who does Rick Astley look like here?
This is for the resellers in the side chat.
Especially resellers should know this. That suit is horrendous. Looks too big for him. Yeah, it's it's a pleasure to listen to. Not my cup of tea, but some of this stuff on this part of the album is okay. Yeah, we agree. It's
No, we don't agree. You agree. We don't. This is just a diabolical side.
it's not Chris
It's not
Hayden,
Chris Hayden.
but Junie has
Junie's
getting it.
got it.
It is John Luke from John Luke Resells.
Look at that. Separated at birth.
Wow.
Yeah, that is really close, like, isn't it?
To be honest, it possibly isn't separated at birth, but if John Luke doesn't know who his dad is, we'll possibly give him some clues.
Yeah.
Someone needs to tell him.
Wow, that is a close one.
Yeah. Because John Luke's over in Manchester. Isn't Rick Astley from that neck of the woods as well?
Oh my god.
Yeah. I think
Oh. Can you imagine if he turned around and went, "Oh yeah, but by the," if he turned around and said, "Oh, but by the way, yeah, Rick Astley is my dad." He'd be like, "No way."
Yeah. Oh yeah, Rick Astley. Is
I
my
don't know
dad.
what John
Yeah.
Luke's surname is. Is it Astley? John Luke Astley? Could be.
So,
I mean, that is a
Simon
name
he
doesn't mean
said-
anything.
Simon's letting him know now. I think he's
Oh
got
my
in the
God.
private chat to some woman. Machiavelli said someone got Rick rolled. Yes. But yes, we'll see John Luke in the side chat soon. So remember, I need to go back to this.
Only again, that's got to be up there with one of the better ones. I
It
mean,
is
there's not
one of
been
the
many.
Definitely.
But yeah, holy crap.
It is. I proper laughed out loud because I was at my mother's house at the time when Susan sent it through, and she was like, "What are you laughing at?" I was like, "Oh, it's just a look-alike." And she was like, "Oh, is it a funny look?" And I was like, "Well, it is if you know who the person is." Because someone could go, "Well, that's just his son, isn't it?" And wait, it could be. We don't know.
It could well be.
No, they've got the same hair, the same wavy hair, everything. It's all the same.
Yeah, everything. Yeah, it's uncanny.
We'll move along to the next song.
Even the nose. Wow.
Can't get over it. Oh, must we?
Yes.
Oh,
right.
here we go.
Like
Back
Marvin
down
Gaye,
to
big
earth.
fan. He had a really good hit with Mercy Mercy Me in the US in 1971, got number 4. I Want You, 1976, got number 15. Robert Palmer thought it was a good idea. Take one, take the other.
Mash them up, yeah.
Mash them up and put them out together.
I'm mushing them together. Yeah, because Robert Palmer's a bit of a twant.
I can't ever warm to Robert Palmer because of all those videos he did with all those lookalike women, and
he does.
He's so sleazy.
Even this photo, it looks so seedy.
What the hell is he doing singing this song, this Mercy Mercy Me, which is about pollution and stuff like that, isn't it? The song.
Yeah.
And he's singing it. I mean, Storr was with us in the homework, and I think it was him who said it's like Hugh Hefner does climate change. Like a real sleazy guy.
Oh, it's not good. Yeah, I didn't like this at all. It gives you the creeps.
It does. It really gives me the creeps.
Whoa! Simon's just come in and dropped something there. I love this. Honestly, could have been my best track of this part. If it wasn't for Stonk.
No.
I think Simon's banged his head.
Yeah, poor
I don't mind it.
Anything.
Marvin Gaye, isn't it? It's like iconic.
Here he is. He's John Luke. All we're saying, John Luke, right? All we're gonna say is
we want to know who your dad is, John Luke.
Yeah.
Is it Rick Astley?
Is that John Luke or is that Rick Astley?
Yeah.
That is so
if you've never been here
uncanny.
before John Luke, what we do, we look through the now albums, and from very early on, I discovered lookalikes who a lot of people didn't think I look alike. Now this week, I got nominated this from Stall, and it got passed on to me, and we thought, could this be any relation to you? So we're just putting that out there. If
Yeah, like
Maybe.
ancestry DNA might be an option.
yeah. Damn it! I should have linked it below and got like a code to like. Get saying no, it might be his dad. Yes, maybe you're going to be a millionaire. Yeah. Same teeth as well.
Same hair, same nose, same eyes, everything.
They've both got the same sort of eye colour as well, brown eyes.
Yeah.
That's I thought we see him, but thanks for coming along for this revelation. Yeah, Junie's putting a good spin. You could be in some money there, John Luke. Yes. It does.
You a bit of a never going to give you up on that.
Yeah. Magamuna saying, have you ever sold any of his albums? But yes, thank you for coming along, John Luke. I'm hoping I haven't covered, like, I hope he's not in, like, where he does all these listening and everything. He's going, right, where's me dad? Got into the house. Dad, I think we've got something to talk about.
No. We want to actually know, is Rick Astley your dad?
Fauna says, ask your mum if she's a fan.
Yeah, was your mum a Rick Astley fan?
Doll's in there. Another Luke who has just discovered who his father is. I
sent you it on screenshot on Insta, John Luke.
That's brilliant.
Anyway, thanks for being a good sport, John Luke.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't get the Darth Vader heavy breathing, you get Rick rolled.
Yeah.
Gross.
Oh,
anyway, back to Mr. Sleaze. I can't hear you.
You're gone. Neo, we can't hear you.
I thought he was doing his mime time there. I thought it was.
Simon says, "Let's get back to this script."
Mime time.
Must we? Must we? Yes. Must we? No, he doesn't sing it better than Marvin Gaye. I have to disagree. And he shouldn't be singing it at all.
Marvin definitely sings it.
He shouldn't be singing it at all. How dare he? How dare?
Yeah, again, as my statement with most covers, most covers, leave him alone. Unless you're gonna do something better, don't.
Simon says he needs to join homework, but he'd be kicked out. You wouldn't be kicked out. You know, we.
Are you kidding me? You've got no chance.
You just get like argued to death.
He'd get brainwashed.
Next time we do it, we'll put the link in the group. What?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's going to be massive. Can you hear us now?
Yes.
Yes. Good. Right. I've had to plug myself into the computer as well. So, I can't remember what I was up to. Yeah, when we're saying he's taken two songs and mashed them together, he doesn't really mash them together because there is a distinctive, when you hear it, you can hear where one song starts and the other ends, and it's just like he's gone, oh, let's just switch track. He's like a really bad DJ.
I don't think we got that far into it because we were so disgusted by the first bit. We didn't get that far.
Yeah, even the video, it's just cringy. It's just like, why is he uncomfortable? I don't like it.
Mr. Sleaze with his like red velvet curtains behind him, talking about the environment. It doesn't make sense.
To be fair though, it sounds sexy. The song.
What?
Like, not if you're not listening to the words and you.
The original, not this, because this is not good. The original, I would agree with, is smooth and if you didn't listen to the words, I would agree.
Is a cover. This doesn't bother me as much as to use as it does use. However, like use, I do prefer Marvin Gaye's version, and I do think he has a much better voice. But this doesn't bother me. But like, it is the sound is very sexy. To make it like be about the environment and everything is a bit weird.
Robert Palmer's just weird anyway. I just don't like him.
Yeah,
he is a bit creepy though.
Creepy.
It could be
Creepy.
worse when you're saying it's
Yeah.
someone singing about the environment being sleazy. It could be Andrew Tate singing it with Greta Thunberg.
Oh
in
my
present day.
god.
Oh, don't go there, Neil. Come on. Don't go there.
So
Let's not.
It's not as bad as it could be. That's all I'm saying.
Well,
all
no,
saying it's less of a mashup, just lumping potatoes.
compared to some of the songs we've had tonight, it's not that bad. But
Yeah.
it's just not for me. Sorry.
I don't know. See, again, for me, this is right down there. It just, it just makes me feel.
Yeah, it gives
Simon's
me
saying
it gives me the
he's
creeps,
mum
and
is
this
a fan
song in
of Robert
particular.
Palmer.
Yeah.
I don't think phoning women is environmentally friendly.
No.
And so, but yes, the music video is just Robert Palmer singing like he's amongst some Polaroids, which as well, what I didn't like, it was like how they were all out of focus, like they didn't match up properly as well.
Well, what annoyed me was it was actual pictures of the things he was singing about. Like he was on about birds and stuff, and it was like oceans, and yeah, that just annoyed me.
It reminded me of the puzzle you used to get as a kid, where there was like about 8 or 10 squares, and then you had to move them all around.
I love those puzzles.
Ah, yeah.
It reminded us of that.
Oh right, okay.
You know, I had to move it around just
Mm.
because he was mixed up.
Oh right, yes, I get where you're on. That,
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I
Yeah,
don't know what they're
totally.
called, those slidey puzzles.
I don't know what they were called.
I've got to find out now.
Slidey puzzles.
Slidey puzzles.
You used to always get them in like with my daughters when they used to get parties. Used to get them in like goodie bags as well, where you could have like 10 or something, and you used to have to move them around.
Yeah, wasn't there like nine pieces and like one
missing, so you'd have like 1 to 8.
Yeah.
Well, they're called
It's a bit like the
sliding
credit.
puzzles.
They're called sliding puzzles. There's a surprise.
Just to end this, though, yes, it got to number 9 in the UK and number 16 in the US. But then we're moving on to our final song of this evening, which is Bill Medley and Jennifer Warnes' I've Had the Time of My Life.
I've had the time of my life. Not tonight, I haven't.
Yeah. I know. Yeah.
Right, let me go first.
Go first. Yeah, go, Susan.
This is the song that made me want to come on and do Now 19. Because, this song, and I'm not going to get offended if anyone doesn't like it, but this song was played at my mum's funeral because she was an absolute obsessed fan of Dirty Dancing. But if you don't like it, please say so because I won't get offended.
Yeah. Well, I do like this song because I must admit, I do like Dirty Dancing. Good night, Fauna. Yes, good night.
Night, Sylvia.
Hi, Sylvia.
Just see Lindsay and Alvin saying, just a classic from one of my favourite films. Sorry, Susan, I don't like this song.
That's fine.
Simon's saying. For me, it isn't the best song on the Dirty Dancing thing.
It's the best one.
No, it isn't the best. It isn't the best.
It isn't. I was going to say. It definitely isn't the best one.
There's two Dirty Dancing soundtracks, and there's the one with like this song and then Hungry Eyes and all of that stuff, and then there's the second Dirty Dancing soundtrack which has the better songs on, which are like the R&B songs from the 60s. Hey Baby, which was ruined by DJ Otzi or whatever he's called in the 90s. I was like, do you know that I want to know when it's played now, even if they put it on at some wedding or in some bar or something, and they play the original from the 1960s, and it's Hey Baby, there'll be some
Oh,
people
right.
who go, ooh,
Going, ooh,
and you're just like,
yeah.
Oh,
stop.
right, okay.
They
I'm
ruin
with
the
you.
song.
Yeah.
But yes, yeah. But yeah, they're the better songs for me in the whole Dirty Dancing thing. But yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I think this.
mean,
Again, I actually.
Go on, Sharon.
So I was going to say, I did actually have this album when it came out, along with a 5-star album, which I'd left on my bedroom floor, and my mum had gone in my bedroom cleaning up whatever, then moved the bed and put the wheel of the bed down onto my vinyls and broke both of them. And I was quite gutted. Like, why even in my room?
So this must have been a re-release, right?
Yes. Because Simon's just said that How Come It's on Now 19? It was released in 1986.
I looked this up, and the reason is because in 1991, Dirty Dancing was on mainstream TV for the first time, so it had another life.
A resurgence.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for.
It shows you how big a TV premiere was back in
then,
like, the
definitely,
late 80s
yeah.
and early 90s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm positive we taped it off the telly then as well.
For me, this song is obviously all tied up with my mum because it was her funeral song and everything. But listening to it afresh, because I've not heard it for years, I really like it. I think Bill Medley has got a lovely voice, absolutely beautiful voice. Really, it's kind of good. I've got a gravelly sort of note to it, but really great.
Yeah.
And I really liked it. Hearing it afresh after all these years, because I got sick of it.
It's a good tune. It's a classic. It is a classic tune.
Back in the day, because I heard it too often. Like somebody said, it was so overplayed, but it is a really good song, and it won the Oscar that year.
Does it though? I think after all this time, does it fall into the Marmite category almost? Because again, it is, as you say, played at weddings, funerals. But as I said earlier, when we were doing homework, my daughter came into the room, and I said to her, sing me a song from Dirty Dancing. And obviously she's a different generation, but she sang this song straight off.
Yeah.
So it is
a classic that has been overplayed like many have. You know what I mean? And I do really think it's a brilliant song, brilliant voices from a great film, to be honest. But it's that thing where I can't choose it because it's a bloody re-release.
Well, it doesn't strictly say re-release on the website, on the Wikipedia page. It just says it had a resurgence, so it's not really a re-release. If people just go out and buy it, it wasn't like deliberately re-released. It was like people just wanted
it. But it is technically the same thing, isn't it? Really, if it comes back up in the charts, it's being bought again.
I don't think it's technically the same.
I think it just, as you say,
if the public go out and just want to buy it.
Whereas it wasn't because it was in an advert or
company did not re-release it. That's how.
Like now, where would they go and buy it from back in 1991? It's not like we had downloads and stuff.
Well, you go into the shop and say you want that song, and then they get it, and then they'd realise that there's a lot of people asking for this. We'll order more copies, but it's not actually been re-released by the publishing company. I think that's a technicality. Because I want to vote for this.
Because the thing is,
I think after all the drivel that's come before.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There's this is one of those songs crosses generations. Everybody knows the words. You either have got a story, as you say, it was your mum's funeral. You either had a brother or sister that, like, older sibling, whatever, that watched it to death. As you quite often say, Neil, like hearing it through the wall.
Yeah. Well,
when they're watching the film over and over.
Dirty Dancing for me, I've seen it so many times because my sister and my mum liked it, and I got to know it so well. When I was dating my now wife, she loves it so much, and I could tell her just random. It's not like no one puts a baby in the corner. That's the famous line, the famous quote.
Yeah. Nobody puts a baby in the corner. Yeah.
Don't put your heel down. Don't put your heel down. That's not as famous, and only certain you'll have had to watch it sometime to know. Don't put your heel down, and then you're dancing or whatever, and then she goes, "You won't show us this. You won't show us that. You won't show us that. Right, come with me. This overload." And I know And
Wow,
then he smashes
Neil's
her.
watched this film once or twice, methinks.
I've watched it so many times, and
Flicking on
the
the sidewalk. Sorry, that's coming.
Yeah.
the thing is,
For me,
I've
I
got-
saw Dirty Dancing when I was at uni for the first time, and I thought, oh, that's an interesting film. Watched it; it was, good. But then I got to see it over and over and over again because my mum, and so it kind of like made me dislike it for a while. But hearing it again after all these years, I really like this song.
But another thing, see, I've got this to come again because my oldest daughter, she's 12. So in the next couple of years, she'll discover it and probably love it as well. And then I've got a daughter who's 4 years younger than her, who, so I've got like another probably about 20 years of this, you know what I mean? I'll be sat in the corner, like peeing myself or whatever, and they'll be like, oh, let's put Dirty Dancing on.
You'll be singing it. You'll be singing it.
Yeah. Looking at all these, all the comments. Simon said something. Yeah, was it on a Now before? No, it's never been on a Now. This is the first time it was on a Now. This is a good song, but I didn't know. This is a good song, but I didn't know Stonk. It was also
stop
the
it. Who just said that?
The year before.
Yes.
Oh, right.
Simon.
Yeah, Simon just can't escape Dirty Dancing. I can't escape Dirty Dancing.
Also, I read about this song that nobody wanted to sing it because they thought that the film was a porn film from the title.
Well, to be honest, there's a documentary series called Films That Made Us on Netflix. Now, if you see that, it talks about the film, and the company who produced the film were a small-time company. I don't know if they've done softcore porn, but they've done low-budget movies. And then they got the script for this, where it had flitted around a couple of studios. And like you say, Jim Lemmer, who was the head of Millennium Records, had asked Frankie Pavette about writing some music for a little movie called Dirty Dancing. Now, Pavette initially turned down the request because he was trying to get a record deal, and he also thought the film was a pornographic film based on its title.
Yeah.
Lemmer persisted, declaring it would change his life. It obviously did. Pavette got several songs for the film, including Hungry Eyes. Sorry?
The second name. What are you saying?
Frankie Pavette.
I kept thinking you were saying pervert. Pervert.
Pervert, and I'm not doing this. I've had enough of it all my life saying I'm a pervert. Then, after getting further approval, they wrote the song and then sang it. Frankie Pavette and Rachel Capelli sang the song together as a demo. Initially, the song for The Last Dance was going to be a Lionel Richie song, but then the choreographers, including the woman who played Vivian in the film, selected Time of the Life instead, and they played for the dancers like Patrick Swayze and what's her name?
Can't remember.
Jennifer Grey.
That's it.
Jennifer Grey, yeah.
Jennifer Grey and all the other dancers that played the demo version of it, which Patrick Swayze preferred to this version. He preferred the demo version. The song was initially intended for Donna Summer and Joe Esposito. Never heard of him, sorry. Joe Esposito. But Donna Summer turned it down because she didn't like the title of the film. There's another point.
Wow, it was crazy. So insane.
And then it was offered.
They were all kicking themselves, eh?
Yeah. Daryl Hall of Hall & Oates fame and Kim Cairns were asked for the song, but they then turned it down. Bill Medley turned it down initially because he thought it was a rude film, and his daughter was about to be born, and also he was concerned it might be a flop because he sang the song to the movie track Cobra along with Gladys Knights, and that was a bit of a flop, so he didn't want to go with it. Then Lerner, the record executive, turned to Jennifer Warnes, who was initially reluctant to do it, but then Pavito's demo persuaded her to do it, and a large sum of money, on the condition that Bill Medley would do it. And then after his daughter was born, he turned around and he said he would do it as long as they could record in LA. And that is the story of how the song was recorded.
Stephen makes a good point that Donna Summer turned it down because it was too dirty or rude. Donna Summer of Love to Love You fame, which is one of the most sort of like hot, sexy tracks.
Donna Summer, Love to Love is brilliant. It introduced me to Donna Summer, and I love that woman.
Well, I mean, it's good, but you know, it's a bit kind of like, it's not that dirty, is it? Compared to that.
It's quite tame compared to this. But as you said, it did get the Oscar that year for Best Song. Not just the Oscar, it done the clean sweep because it got Best Song in Oscars, Best Song in the Golden Globes, and it also won a Grammy. For Best Pop Duo, Best Pop Performance by a Duo or Group with Vocals.
It didn't win the Ivor Novello as well, did it?
No, it didn't win an Ivor Novello. So
it needs to. It needs to. Hang on. Can we award it an honorary Ivor Novello award, please?
Yeah. Junie says it's on now. That's what I call 80s massive parties. Well, the thing is, at every party, you always see people. If you hear this and they think, we'll do the lift, they always do it at the wrong time as well.
God,
always go and do it, try and do it at the wrong time. And they always go, let's do this. And they try and go, let's do this. And then they run and jokingly do it or whatever. Right? Most people...
This lot were asking me, were you doing the lift at your mum's funeral down, dancing through the chapel?
No, that wasn't me.
I don't know who was asking it. Was it Stoll?
No, it might have been me.
Oh, it might have been you. We were not doing that with the coffin, no.
But the thing was, right, if you're going to do any move from the final dance and Dirty Dancing, it should be this move and this move alone, because most people dancing haven't got much rhythm or whatever. It should just be this move. And it's a move I do every time this song's being played and I'm dancing with your wife. She absolutely hates it.
Oh, no, you're going to, like, break her back. Do you, like, drop her on her head and stuff?
No, it's not lifting it. It's just that, oh, we're all to you. She goes, she cringes. She was like,
it is a cringe moment, definitely.
And I know she hates it. That's why I do it.
I thought you were going to play the Vanilla Ice move from earlier.
No. It's just that, oh, we're all to you. She absolutely hates it. But yeah.
It's a bit cringe.
But yes, it originally got number 6 in the UK charts when it was originally released, and in 91 it got to number 8. And it was the best-selling song in Australia in 1988 as well. Only Patrick Swayze can get away with that, Neil. What the?
I don't think he even
probably
got away with it, really.
He couldn't know. He would probably go like that and his school would fall off. The Black Eyed Peas covered it. Well, sort of covered it. The sample, the tiny and dirty bit. It's a terrible cover. It's another terrible cover. I'm glad
I've missed that.
Simon, post the link for that in the group later. When I've had a drink, I'll watch it.
Oh, God, don't.
But yes, that is the end of the second part of the Now album.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
That was a struggle. That was a real struggle.
It was so bad.
I mean, last week I just could barely choose a good one because they were all so good.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
This. Oh, thanks, Simon. Jedward is already in the group.
On there. Oh I'm gonna have to make Simon a moderator here because he's doing stuff.
Definitely.
Anyone else. Yeah. I'll make you a mod, Simon. Don't you worry. But yes, that is the end. So there's 11 tracks. Was 11, 12 tracks there? So please in the side chat, tell us your best and worst, and I will go around the ladies. Lainey got a sheet of paper out there, so I guess I'll go with her first.
Okay. So whilst if it wasn't for this last song, the Dirty Dancing one, I probably would have gone with Kylie, I think. Even though I think Oleta Adams is okay and Rick Astley one's okay, but the rest of it is terrible. Like, it's just awful. Yeah, and I think so. Dirty Dancing for the win. And Praise Only You for the worst.
For the worst.
Yeah.
All right. Susan, we'll come to you because I think I know what you're going to pick here.
Phew. I'm so
Yeah.
glad you left me till last.
It's a struggle because, as we say, we don't like voting for reissues or whatever, or covers, but there's just so little here to choose from.
Well, you said
If it wasn't for Dirty Dancing, I would have either gone for Kylie or Rick Astley as my best, but it's got to be the Dirty Dancing one because it's, it's a classic, as they say.
Yeah.
And for my worst, I really hate the one that Lainey picked, but for me, the worst is that Boy George, Jesus Loves You, Hare Krishna shite. That one, that is awful. I never want to hear that again.
Jesus Loves You, Hare Krishna shite.
Yes.
It should have been the title, shouldn't it?
Yes.
Would have been better.
Jesus Loves You, Hare Krishna shite.
Yes.
That's right.
What was it called again? I can't even remember the name of it.
Jesus, bow down, Mister.
Bow Down, Mister. That was it.
Yeah, Bow Down,
bowing
Mister.
down. Sorry, no.
Oh.
Bowing down to that.
So Sharon.
Oh, again.
Oh, can I just before Sharon says hers?
Go on.
I just wanted to say the Stonk would also have been one of my worst, but I can't vote for it because it's a charity song, and I'd feel bad doing that. So that's why I've not chose that as the worst. Go on, Sharon. Sorry.
No, everyone
okay.
who's picked it in the chat, in the side chat, who's picked Stonk
Yeah,
as the
make
worst.
you all feel bad.
Really bad.
Sorry.
Yeah, again, as everyone said, it's such a dire side, and the only saving grace for the best has to be Jennifer Warnes and Bill Medley. Has to be. It's a classic. It is. So that wins for me, hands down. I mean, there were a couple of I wouldn't even say contenders, but there were some alright ones. Like maybe the Boy George one, I liked half of it. But yeah.
I
again, I liked half of it. And what's the face? What's the name? Who's like on the camel and windsurfing? I'll never listen to that again. Lisa Adams.
For comedy value.
Yeah, because again, after listening to it, windsurfing into my life, I'll never forget that. And then for the worst, it's just everything else.
You've got to pick one, Sharon.
I know. I'm gonna have to go with. Oh God, like it's gonna have to be the Stomp. Like the Stomp, I can't stand the Stomp. And again, it's like the shittest charity song ever. And I ain't sorry. Like, if you bought that, then you just got ripped off.
They got Victoria Wood though as well. That might be.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and find that.
Well, if it was Victoria Wood, it would be a whole different story.
I want to
But
hear
it's
that
not.
Victoria Wood.
Yeah,
song.
I would like to watch. Yeah, again, Simon, go and find the Victoria Wood B-side.
Yeah,
We want to listen to that, please.
Yeah. Simon's doing all the work for us tonight.
I know.
Simon's
for
a
me,
genius.
Best song is going to be Kylie.
Oh, okay.
That's interesting.
I think
It would've been
because
my
it does
choice.
remind us of that summer childhood holiday as well. Because it was one of them. They probably played it 3 times a night in the disco. There was like the kids' disco, then twice at or whatever. But it was always played. Worst song. I'm going to go Robert Palmer.
Oh, good one.
Oh, go on.
Robert Palmer for worst song.
See, I'm agreeing with everybody's worst because there's so many.
There's so many. Yeah, you can't disagree. Anything other than Dirty Dancing is the worst one. It doesn't matter what it is. You just chuck them all in there. Get the
Just
banishment out
because-
and burn them all.
Yeah.
I'm a massive Marvin Gaye fan. Love Marvin Gaye. So.
Yeah.
Let's have a look in the side chat. So Stall has gone best time of my life and worst the car advert.
Yeah,
For
me
Prince.
too.
Yeah.
Great minds in that.
Lindsay and Alvin have said worst Hare Krishna. Boy
Good
George
choice.
again.
Good choice.
And best is Time of My Life. Simon Law, think I'll get outvoted for Mod, which I'm going to pick for the best track. Best Kylie from Makamula, and worst is Stank, Stonk, Stunk.
Yeah.
Porky's the same for best. Best of a
Kylie.
bad lot is Kylie, and worst.
Then the rest, yeah.
The rest, then Stunk. Why not go for Kylie? Everyone else? Oh, see. Oh, Kylie might be coming up on the outside. Oh no, Dirty Dancing again for Junie, and worst.
Yeah, it's
Enigma.
the saving grace on this side.
Yeah. Simon, here we go. Best Stunk. With another mention, Robert Palmer, but worst is Praise and Only You. Every time I hear Only You, though, I think of the
Flying Pickets. Yeah.
Yes, Lainey nearly played that earlier when I said.
I was going, why is that come on?
I mean, let's face it, that would have been better to listen to.
Yeah, because I couldn't play. I couldn't.
Makamula says he liked a bit of the part of the Boy George song too, the end bit.
I liked it
must
when
be
it
when it
ended.
ends.
I liked it
No,
when
the
it ended.
the first half was okay. I mean, if you didn't pay attention too much to the words, you know, it was kind of a happy song. You'd just like, if it was on the radio, you'd be humming along.
I think we'd had so much.
And then it went wrong.
Negative, like crap as well, and we had.
Yeah.
And so it was nice to have something upbeat and that. But then it just went all weird at the end.
Simon's going to be playing the Stonk after this finishes. Going to get the Victoria Wood song. So Victoria Wood song will be on the
Only You is the answer, and not these picket people. I like both.
Yeah, Victoria Wood's a genius. Oh, was a genius.
Oh, see, I agree with you, Lena. I quite like the Picket People.
I like both. Yeah.
I do like that. Wow, can't believe I picked that for worst. Oh, sorry, I'm a big Marvin Gaye fan. And I think that is everyone's voted now. So we have joint worst song, but an outright winner for best song. So in joint third, fourth, fifth place is Enigma and Robert Palmer is worst song. In third worst place is Boy George, Bow Down Mister. And the worst song is Stonk and Praise You. No, Praise Only You.
Praise Only You.
Yeah, that's the worst songs. There was only 3 songs voted for as best songs as well. They were in third place, Stonk.
Wow, how is that even possible?
How many votes? How many votes? One vote. Yeah, we all know who did
that. In second place was Kylie with 3 votes, but the outright winner with twice as many votes, 6 votes, was Dirty Dancing. I've had the time of my life. So yes.
Well, it is the rightful winner. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Simon feels like
Ear bleach is available as you leave.
You made a difference for Hale and Pace, you have.
Yes. But yes, thank you everyone for coming along. Thanks everyone in the chat. Thank you Simon, Stall, Junie, Makamula, Porky, Lindsay and Alvin. Let's go up. I don't know if
John Luke.
John Luke, thanks for coming along.
Rick Astley.
Hannah,
John
if
Luke,
you're there.
Ancestry DNA.
Fauna, you've already gone, but thanks for coming along as well. If you're watching back to the end bit to see who won. But I think that is everyone who appeared lately. So thank you everyone for coming along. Thanks very much. Thanks for a great live as always. Yes, I must say that has been the best lookalike we've ever had. Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, for sure.
I can send you the 1991 red note. There you go.
Oh.
To listen to Stonk and dance along. Stall is going to send you the red nose, Simon.
With
Yes.
your nose on. You can stunk with your nose on.
Yeah.
Stick a red nose.
Pictures and videos, or it didn't happen.
Well, the latest red noses, I've got to put a complaint. The older ones would fit on my big schnoz, but the ones now just fit on the end and always drop off. They're not made for big nose.
But is it not that your nose has got bigger over the years?
Oh yeah, I've always had a big nose. I used to get. Some of my mates used to call it a schnauter when I was younger. So there you go.
Don't people's noses get bigger as they get older?
No, I think it's just like
because of the
shrinking
tooth fairy and Santa Claus lies you tell.
You're getting old, Neil.
Yeah. It keeps on. I think it's your nose. I was gonna say your nose, your teeth,
Your
ears.
Yeah.
Ears, your nose.
Yeah.
Not your teeth. Your teeth don't grow.
So don't blame the noses. Blame your nose.
Yeah. Don't blame the noses. Blame my nose.
Yeah, don't blame the red noses for getting smaller. Blame your nose for getting bigger. Is what I meant.
Don't blame everyone else's nose. Just blame your nose. No,
blame your own nose.
Yeah, Julie says, can you do the dance time to the Stonk and put a video of you doing it on the Facebook group? Yeah.
Yeah, I think you should.
Then we'll forgive you.
What they sign up for now? Yeah. No, thanks everyone for coming along once again. Yeah. We've only gone 2 hours tonight, not the 2.5 or 3 hours or whatever we done last week. So we've cut it down a bit. But yes, we'll be back once again next week, 9:30 for the last part of Now 19.
With hopefully some better songs.
Yeah, there is a couple of better ones, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not promising. I've not looked yet, so I'm not promising anything.
Yeah, don't hold your breath, guys.
Yeah.
Well, we know
especially for a week, Sharon, because you'll pass out and die.
We've already done 2 of them in the homework because we didn't know where you were going to end today.
Oh yes, because I was late. I'll try and get it out earlier next week. I'll try and get it out tomorrow night. I'll try and get the upload done so everyone can do the homework. But yes.
Okay. Good night.
Good night. Thanks for the invite.
See you next week.
Bye, guys. See you next week. Bye.